We're coming to you from our Michigan basement with Just a Laugh podcast.
Juju's face is bare as the day is long. Because, what happened?
I kept all my makeup under my sink in the cupboard, and the pipe leaked and got all over my makeup. And I thought to myself, it probably didn't get on everything.
No.
There's probably something that's saved. They're in cases. It seeped through everything. Everything's wet and soggy. So now I'm using this time to let my face and my eyeballs breathe. And maybe I'll have the best skin I've ever had.
Yeah, there's something going on around Juju's house right now because everything's falling apart, everything I touch. You want to talk about the cupboard, too? Or
I mean, that was your experience.
Ooh, twice?
I was just hanging there the second time, so I must have thought I didn't see it.
Yeah, she's got this cupboard I opened, and it falls from the top hinge. And they fixed it, and I was like, that's nice, they fixed it. I open it up, falls from the top hinge yet again. So I don't know how they're going to figure that one out.
It's possible... No, I don't want to scare anybody here, but it's possible my house is haunted.
Yeah.
Because yesterday, or 2 days ago, I'm in the basement, and I hear this scream. And I'm with Melanie, and I go... What was that? What was that noise? And she said, what noise? And I called all my kids. I ran to the backyard to see what my daughter was doing because she was back there. I was like, are you okay? Are you okay? Nobody heard a scream, and nobody screamed. And this was like a blood-curdling, like in the distance kind of scream, like, ah! But like far away.
There's only one explanation.
Or a kid screamed and forgot. Because, I was hounding him down. And I said, do you swear you didn't scream? Because I heard a scream.
I think it's the ghost is moving around. Because I used to feel it in your basement. I don't feel it so much there anymore.
My brother-in-law used to live down here. And he told me all the time, there's something down here.
Something's clinging.
I don't know if it's friendly.
Yeah.
I can't tell. So
Juju just sees ghosts. I think she might be a little bit crazy, or she might be, what are those called?
Clairvoyant.
Clairvoyant. One or the other. I think she's a clairvoyant, I think. But,
Oh, I could tell my seance.
Oh, yeah. That proves it all.
Decided to have a seance because I was feeling... And mostly, I was taking it somewhat seriously, but mostly, it was between. It was kind of like, let's try this, see what happens. Same thing with the Ouija board kind of thing. And I sit down and I light my white candles, which wards off the evil spirits. And I start doing, I forgot what it was, the seance talking. And my lamp in my room starts flickering violently. Now, you guys, you might not believe me. You might not believe in ghosts, but I have a video of my lamp freaking out. And it wasn't just on, off. It was...
Yeah, it was crazy. It was twitching crazy.
So that was something.
There might just be ghosts roaming around everyone's houses, but Juju's the only one that can see them, besides the other clairvoyants.
I see dead people.
Hey, don't scare people. She's at my house, in my basement, and she sees this figure. And she said it looked like a soldier from, the Civil War?
Yeah.
She drew a picture and everything. I didn't see it. She just said, I see it, I'm seeing it.
And you can call me crazy. Because I might be.
Maybe a mix of both.
But the lamp proves its own pudding.
I always tell her, hey, give me a seance. I want to see something special. She's like, no.
I didn't like tampering with whatever I tampered with. I thought it was just good fun.
It's for the best.
I don't really like to...
Invite them in.
Yes. And one time a psychic told me that she felt I had something in me. And if I focused on it, I could have... I don't know exactly what she meant. I don't know if it was a future seeing or what it was. But I don't know if I want that.
Believe in the powers or not. But the people who say they have this, they're all the time you're hearing these ghosts or whatever you want to call it, these spirits, constantly hounding them. Because they want to tell people things, right? They're always in their face. Because they apparently attach themselves to these people because they know it's like an anchor to the living.
Yeah. Yeah, a psychic told me once that they hover over her bed and stare at her until she gets up and she tells the message that... Mm-hmm. And some of them are mean and aggressive.
That's crazy. I feel like if you try, though, you can kind of shut it off, right? A little bit? Or
I think there's some... everybody has different things, but the weird thing is...
work on it.
I have talked to several psychics, And they do say very similar things. There are little bits of different things how they manage it, but how they explain the actual process is very the same. So that's either they have some secret club where they have meetings,
that's true.
or
it's kind of like the near-death experiences. They all say the same things as well,
right?
Like, but yeah, all religions are fairly similar messages, and a lot of the people that would have these near-death experiences would see their own religion, which maybe you could say, oh, that just makes it fake because they're seeing what they want to see. But they kind of see what, and then they would say they all had this very similar feeling of just overwhelming love.
Peace. Oh, love.
Yeah, love. That's another thing. I feel like peace was more normal. I feel like it was like love is like they were getting crushed by love,
Right.
I don't know if they're getting crushed by it, but
I can't wait to get to heaven to be crushed by love.
Yeah, that was the main thing, and that was the main message.
The next big hit.
Like, everyone's like, that's it, that's key. Your kid is something else.
Grayson.
Yeah, he's a little character. So he dresses fancy all the time, you know this. He loves his fancy hats, his fancy ties, his vests.
Well, his hats were inspired by Belle's. He wears Belle's hats.
Is that what they were inspired by? I thought it was that
voice,
one when he tried it
caddy.
on at...
Well, that too, but I think he realized it was cool. Like, wait a minute.
Oh, he didn't know what my hats were. So we're like, what are you wearing?
And then he saw it
at Griffin.
and
Goes, oh, it's old-fashioned.
He put two and two together.
I can wear that around just like Belle's. I don't have to just do it at Griffin Village. I can wear it in my home.
Right. I think so.
I don't know.
I always assumed.
I just heard he tried on the hat, and the lady at the Griffin Village store was like, "You look so cute. You look so cute."
He has the face for it. I'll give him that. I guess everybody has. Does everybody have the face for it? I'm starting to wonder.
Not your daughter. I feel like your daughter is very modern. She might be able to dress like a little pilgrim.
Aw, now I'm picturing it.
Yeah.
Everywhere Grayson goes.
I bet.
Oh, he dressed up. So he saw Smooth Criminal music video, and he was completely blown away. Obsessed. Kept watching it on repeat. We'd wake up in the morning. He's like, Mom, can we watch Smooth Criminal?
That's special.
And all the other ones too, but there was something special with Smooth Criminal and kept going back to Smooth Criminal. So he asked for his birthday to get the white suit, and we were like slowly building his outfit. So he had the blue undershirt, he had the hat. Anyway.
You know what you need to do? He doesn't have that yet, does he? Does he have is it like a little costume?
The tape?
Does he have the little black?
No.
He still needs to have I think he needs a little black tape around his arm.
He needs the socks too. But we walked up to 7-Eleven and he was wearing a Smooth Criminal outfit. He wears, this is his outfit. It's not just dress up. He's wearing that for the day.
Are you a little worried that, yes, he looks like Michael Jackson, but are you a little worried he looks like a mobster?
I didn't have that thought until we went to 7-Eleven.
No, people know what that is.
People are honking in the parking lot at him, yelling him outside. You look great! You're a real ace and stuff. They're just shouting weird stuff at him. I don't know.
Well, yeah, they're probably like, yeah, you look like a little mobster.
Yeah, I don't know. And then we went to Chuck E. Cheese, and I'm sitting next to this family, and he's got his vest and his cowboy hat on and his button up and the whole get up. He looks like he's, Greenfield Village, 1920s. And the guy was sitting next to us was like, whoever's idea it was to dress him up like that was a really good idea. And I was like, it was his idea. Everybody was shocked. Because he's only 6. He's got a fascination with
clothing,
fashion, old fashion. He loves the 70s. He wears his button up and his vest and his hat, and he sits down and he watches the Beatles cartoon.
Yeah, that just happened today. He's been wanting to watch the Beatles because Juju takes her nap sometimes, so I'll watch the kids while Juju takes her nap because I make her stay up real late sometimes. Because I'm a night owl. We kind of meet in the middle because I usually stay up till you won't even believe it. I stay up till 7 in the morning and I sleep until 2.
I like to go to bed at 11.
Yeah, so we kind of meet in the middle by going to bed at 2 or whatever. And she gets her nap. So while she's napping, he's like, you want to watch the Beatles? And we did. But it's because he's dressed fancy, too. That's what he likes to do. Because we were watching... Well, then he was like, I don't care if it's the black and white. I'm like, what do you mean? You want to watch, interviews? Because we watch the cartoon normally, the show. And we had made series on, YouTube. And he's like, I don't care if it's black and white. So I'm like, okay. So I'm looking around. So first we watched, Hard Day's Night, Performance. Because he likes that song. And... Then I was like, that was quick. That was kind of fast. So I put on a little bit of the Hard Day's Night movie. It's a little bit. And I kept trying to tell him, it's a long movie. And we didn't have that much time. And I was like, if you want to watch the cartoon, we should, pause this. And he's like, I'm kind of liking it, though. And I was like, well, we can finish it next week or something. And then we'll watch, because he wanted to watch the cartoon today. So we did. We did, but he liked watching both of it today. The movie and the show.
Very good. It's gonna be a pop culture king, I tell you.
Yeah, with the Michael Jackson and the Beatles. Oh yeah, no, that's what he said. He was like, I was like, we can watch it next week. I remember my point now. And he's like, well, we'll see. Because it would depend on if he was dressed fancy.
Oh, yeah.
For the day or not.
It really does matter what he's got on.
If he's not dressed fancy, then... Yeah, like if he's a modern kid, he can't.
Yeah, if he's a modern kid, that's when he's allowed to play video games.
Yeah.
He's allowed to play Minecraft, but he has to have his modern clothes. And then if I come... Today, I don't know if he knows quite what is women's old-fashioned attire. I'm not sure he quite understands.
He seems to think mine is.
He seems to think almost everything I wear is, so I can't tell if he's inviting me to be kind.
Buttons, maybe?
Yeah, but I got,
He doesn't care too much about the pants, I feel like.
Oh.
Even your other son today, Eli.
Oh, because he had his...
He had his little thing on, because he wasn't allowed in the room. Obviously, he was allowed, but we were being silly. But we were being fancy. He's like, you're not allowed in unless you're dressed fancy. So, he's like, okay. So he puts on this outfit, and he's got his little gray ripped pants, and he's like, good enough! So, I don't think he minds. I mean, I guess if you're I don't know about fancy, but if you're old-fashioned, you can, like a little farmer.
True.
Rip my pants.
I just think it's funny that he accepts me at any... Because I was wearing...
He loves you too much.
I know. He has to make exceptions. I was wearing my American flag t-shirt, which I got... I got because we're on a Bruce Springsteen kick. And
oh, no.
We got this big man t-shirt with an eagle and an American flag on it. And I came upstairs one time, and he was looking at me. And his eyes squint, and he's kind of staring for a second. And he goes, I guess that's old-fashioned rock and roll. So then he let me in. So
yeah, he'll
make exceptions.
He has to keep you around. He can't.
But this was old-fashioned. He told me I could. This outfit I'm wearing, I'm just wearing a button-up with some flowers on it. But I wouldn't consider it old-fashioned.
It's the pattern and it's the buttons. I can get away with the shirt, especially if I was a kid and stuff. I could believe that. The ripped pants might be hard for me to believe. Today's guest is Juju's husband, Joe. He made a new app for authors and writers.
Hi, Juju and Bells. It's Joe. From watching Juju be a writer for so long, I got to learn how much work goes into it. And one of the key problems that I see happening is the time it takes for like an input loop. So if she has an issue, she has to send it to somebody, they have to read it, and then when they give it back, it could have been days, weeks, at the very least, generally hours. So I decided I was going to make a tool, and the tool is called PeekNovel. And you upload your book to it, and it'll give you immediate feedback. Well, it takes 5 to 10 minutes for your book to get processed, but then you can make changes to whatever was parsed. You can talk to your book to try and patch some holes. I wanted to make a tool that would help Juju out, and it ended up being pretty cool. So I decided I was going to try and make it widely available. So I open sourced it. There's a GitHub for it. And then I also decided to host it for other people to use on my stuff. So that one does cost money, but I'll send her a link to both the GitHub and to the actual website. And if we have any authors in the audience, it'd be really cool if you guys could check out my thing and let me know how you like it.